Now, CNN News 18's exclusive input by Manoj Gupta. Pakistan's DGISPR launched a sharp attack on Imran Khan, calling his narrative a national security threat. The DGISPR described Imran as a mentally disturbed person whose ego has grown to the point where he believes, if not him, then no one. The DGISPR also claimed that India and Afghan-linked platforms were amplifying Imran's narrative and criticized PTI allies for encouraging attacks on the army.
Unfortunately, it is working in deep collusion with external actors. We strive, we die on daily basis, not for some zaban, some alaka, some siyasi soch. We don't strive, we are not pursuing the agenda of हम किसी के political actor का, किसी class का, किसी elitism का agenda लेके नहीं चलते. अगर कोई अपनी जात के लिए, अपने delusional mindset के लिए, अपनी नार्सिस सोच के लिए इस आर्म्ड फोर्सेस को और इसकी लीडरशिप पे अटैक करता है, then we will also come bare knuckle. There should be no doubt on that. और that's why we request again and again कि आपकी सियासत होगी. हम रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं तमाम सियासी पार्टीज को, तमाम सियासी शख्सियात को, लेकिन आप अपनी सियासत को बराए मेहरबानी पाकिस्तान की अफवाज से दूर रखें. हमें इसमें ना घसीटें. हम बार बार तुम्हें कह रहे हैं कि हमें अपनी सियासत से दूर रखो. इधर पाकिस्तान की फौज में कोई वाकया हो जाए, कुछ हो जाए, ये इस तरह पढ़ते हैं जैसे जोन सा ना पता नहीं क्या हो गया.
All right, CNN News 18's Akash Sharma is joining us on this story. Akash, put this statement of DGISPR into perspective, because he's not only saying that India-Afghan is being amplified by Imran's narrative, but also calling him mentally unstable.
Oh yes, Arun, Pakistani army has now publicly declared Imran Khan as someone whose political narrative is a threat to their national security, and the kind of language is rare. The sort of language that we are getting from the DGISPR is usually used for hostile entities and not for a former prime minister. But three takeaways, Arun. The tone shows that the Pakistani army has shut the door for any sort of political dissent from Imran Khan or PTI. The second is narrative war, where he is trying to send out a message by accusing India and Afghanistan, where PTI-linked voices are being amplified as per him. But the fact remains that there is a voice of dissent within Pakistan, and PTI supporters have been accusing Pakistani government and the army there. It is also a warning shot that how Pakistani army will respond to the attacks against the army. And we know that this is happening at a time when, there were rumors that Imran Khan has been killed inside jail. But then the sister, met with the former prime minister, and later it was confirmed that, he is very much alive and, is under stress, but is alive. In short, this is, a red line being drawn by Pakistani army, where they are somewhere taking advantage, and by blaming India and Afghanistan, they are somewhere trying to convince the domestic audience, signaling that Imran's campaign is no longer seen as political opposition, but a destabilization. And this, all of these inputs are being brought to us by our investigation editor, Manoj Gupta.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Akash, for putting this story into perspective. With this, we are heading into a